Hello viewers, me and team here, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. Dire times are ahead of us. Just when I have Westernization finished and am starting to right the ship, we get some junk. Yep, we are going to get revolutionary rebels. I checked the event flags on this because I've not really encountered this event a lot. And apparently, you get this event if you have less than 1 stability, and that's it. As long as you are a monarchy and have less than 1 stability, the game will hit you at random with a 6 stability loss and revolutionary rebels. Okay. Now that is a poorly designed event, but hey. It's not as bad as the documentation for the Peasants' War. And you know what? I'm going to let them win. I have no desire to fight these rebels. I wanted a republic anyway, and if the game is going to screw me over with -3 stab, we're just gonna let it win the Republican revolt. I'm assuming that's what they're going to make us do. Government changes to noble republic, and we got a crummy leader becoming ruler, but when he dies we'll be able to just select whatever we want. Fine. If that's how you want to roll, we will roll that way. And doesn't really matter what I pick here. Colonial range. Oh, you're young, so we'll put you in. That way you do not die and cause me to spend more money. Yeah, I'm still going to keep these guys around in case I get nationalist revolts or something. But we're just gonna let the rebels win here. Somewhat amusingly, I still don't have revolt risk. Aside from the event itself. I could just boost my stab right back up. But I want to wait until I'm overthrown. So we'll just let that happen. This isn't going to be the most exciting rebel battle in the world. Hopefully it goes a little better for them than last time, because if I keep getting these events and then they fail to even overthrow the government, that would actually annoy me considerably more. This would not have happened if they did not just mysteriously disappear. That's fine. Oh, Cardinal's no longer loyal. I don't think so, Spain. Yeah, I now have 4 guys in the Curia. One of them's really old, but one of them's also really young, so we're going to have that for the foreseeable future. You know what? We'll build some transports. Why not? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Or I could just, you know, read. But hey. If I'm going to be counting it out anyway, why don't we do a sing-along, so to speak? And how much does that use on my naval force limit? Oh man, I could build so many heavy ships, even though my naval tradition blows. But I'd rather not build heavies, right, just yet. I'd rather go spank Asia. Basically, I'm in a bit of a conundrum. That's another thing that's happened, is that France, it just said, my king, France broke their alliance with us. And they did. They broke their alliance with us. I've been sticking them with improved relations the entire time. But they're just like, no, we'd rather just not ally you any longer. And the worst part is I cannot re-ally them because this game is stupid and the interface lies to you. Just like Civ. I can't get away with it in strategy games. I can't get away from the interface lies. And how is it lying? Well, let me show. Creek is a human player. Their attitude towards France is entirely up to them. Except it isn't, because it would be impossible for me to ally France, even if France were willing. If France decided to be friendly again, I could get this to +200 with extra to spare, and the game would not let me ally them because they broke their alliance. Aw man, are you kidding me? Is Blackfoot going to put this down? I forgot that I vassaled them. Alright. See, I'm not a big fan of that in general. I prefer the game to not lie. That'd be pretty helpful. Oh joy. So I can't even I can't even get the game to force me to convert to you. Well, that's nice. Ah, another Cardinals that I barely invested in is the one that got in. Man, I have a couple younger Cardinals now. Yeah, this is just going to be for some woolsy Asian conquests. But we have the colonial range to say reach up here. Oh, but they are someone is sending a colonist. Spain is sending a colonist. Okay, well, I'll send a colonist too. And we shall just clump all these together. Nothing to be concerned about. I guess that's fine. That's not really what I was going for though. I want these guys. You can actually shift click them. It will let you. Yeah, I actually want the rebels to win, Blackfoot. Not that the game cares. Ah, good. I will apparently get event spammed by rebels, so that'll take care of that. Now, if I wanted to remain monarchy, I'd be annoyed, but you know what? I don't like monarchies. I don't like the regency chance. I don't like that you can't control your ruler stats. And there's not a lot of, like, people say that the Republican events are bad, but really when you don't get a stab hit when you change ruler, and you can take a stab hit to boost your Republican tradition, it's not that bad at all. I think the benefits well outweigh the costs of being a republic. And I would start as a republic if I could. Like, I wish it was easier to access republics in this game. Oh, you're kind of a little close. Yeah, if this thing keeps event spamming me, I think I'll be fine. Ooh, they are making progress. Jackals, vultures. Thankfully, Blackfoot is not strong enough to actually stop this. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's one way to become a republic. Yeah, good luck with that, Blackfoot. And I think I will continue on the episode after they win because, ooh, we're getting double outbid. Because I can invade into Asia with my expansion CV. Doesn't really matter. That's a drop in the bucket in terms of income. Now, having this much money in reserve is really strong, potentially. Because, like, I could declare on England, even though they're allied to Russia, and be like, hey, Russia, yeah, a couple thousand gold says that you're not going to stay in this war with me while I destroy your former ally. And then Russia will be like, okay. We accept your bribe. Yeah. So that's one way to break down the late game alliance webs, is to just pay the money. I have more papal influence than you. Give it a rest already. Man, I can't believe I converted all these provinces. Oh, is my colony there yet? Oh, but it's close. I like how it says the garrison marched out keeping their flags and arms even when they got assaulted and killed to a man. That's a nice touch. And now you see why people don't like this. It's like, that's not exactly a strategically engaging process. So there's been calls for automating that when you have a strong control of the curia already. And amazingly, quite a few people argue against an automation process where you could, like, define how you want your cardinal investment to behave. Like, I'm at a loss of words for that. Oh. I think I'm about to get another vassal, because the Navajo just switched. Yeah. It's too much effort to go conquering these, and I have plenty of relation slots, so no, we're good. No. No, you will not have... Oh no! Did Blackfoot actually stop them? No! I want the rebels to win! Oh my gosh. Blackfoot is really fighting effectively here. Come on, man. They don't fight in wars this effectively. Don't troll me. I have reasonably high odds because of, Oh no, they still have a presence up here. I wish I could just accept their demands. Can I? No, I cannot. Oh, yeah. The two I am competing against have a lot of influence. And they are using it. You know, I do have the money to bankroll just snagging all this, I think. Oh, easily. Okay. So just going to recall. Send. Do I have the colonial range here too? Yeah, apparently. This will allow me a much easier route to Asia without like having my fleet fall apart on me. I mean, I could just get military access or fleet basing rights from someone over there and take care of it, but I'd rather not. That'll take its time, though. Yeah, I think at this point, because the colonist travel time is so long, it's actually not worth removing a colonist and putting him back on the higher. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. We're okay, though. But yeah, when it's earlier on, what you want to do is you want to put your colonists where you get the most percentage, and as a colony grows, your settler chance increases. So you actually want your colonists on, if you're building colonies above your colonist limit, you want to tag your colonists onto the largest colonies typically. And they will be unable to resist our generous offer of vassalization in the near future. Absolutely. I can't believe this. This tiny nation is making it so difficult for the revolutionaries to win despite me not fighting them. Yeesh, they are really causing me grief here. I'm gonna have trouble hanging on to these cardinals. LOL. I don't want stability right now, I want revolts. It's all revolutionary. Oh, well. Yeah, okay. Get away from me. Fortunately, I think these things will eventually just out-spam what Blackfoot can handle. Or I'll integrate Blackfoot and that'll be that. Oh my gosh. The AI can be so obnoxious with this. I can't annex them just yet. Okay, Spain. I wonder how to end the event. Ick. Let me check that real quick. I'll be right back. That's interesting. The wiki doesn't have anything as to how to end the event. I guess if you just kill all the revolutionaries, it would end. That would be my guess. I don't know if that's the case or not. Oh shoot, I'm about to go ahead of yours in tech. I'm so used to not having to worry about it because, well, I've been terrible tech group so long. Ah, there we go. You actually see some controlled cardinals benefit coming into play. 4% for the 4 I own. So we're catching up now. Oh, I can even take another point, and I will do that because it gives me an idea group. And what idea group shall I take? Well, I think we covered this before, but I think offensive is a little bit better. Shock isn't too useful in the late game, but fire is. I'm probably kind of good on prestige, but why not? Maneuver is nice, of course. Force limits and manpower both always welcome. You get that in quantity too, but quantity doesn't give you the discipline, nor does it give you forced march. And fighting people with forced march late game when you don't have it is obnoxious. So I'm just going to take this. I'm not going to fill it out until I catch up in military technology. But then I'll have full military, I'll be at tech parity with everyone, and I'll have offensive and ideas and defensive ideas eventually. And that should give me what I really need. I do not want a personal union over Navajo. Screw off. Oh no, it's just a regency. Okay, that's fine. That would be unpleasant to get PU. More revolutionaries. Carpet me. I want a republic. Not particularly a noble republic, however. Noble republic is kind of lame. I want a merchant republic. That is one of my favorites. Oh, I should probably, like, outbid them again. There we go. Man, I started bidding on those guys and they were pretty high. Oh my gosh! The timing! You're kidding me. Well, that works, I guess. The plays! My cardinal. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, we are getting increasingly powerful control of Curia. Yeah, and going over your colony limit is kind of expensive, but we'll be fine. We will be fine. So, how is the Revolutionary War I'm not even fighting and going? Blackfoot is gradually getting overwhelmed. Ooh, infantry combat ability. And yeah, I'll be able to offer them vassalization easily, because I'll just throw some money at them, and then they will be at plus 190, no problem. In fact, even without it, plus 40 would get them there. So there's really no rush. But, you know, I'm kind of swimming in cash, so we'll just send them a chunk of change here. Why not? Ah, Bijapur must have westernized or become a protectorate, one or the other. Aztec nationalists? Get out of here. Oh, I don't want that. That's actually inconvenient. Oh, and I took all my army from down there, of course. Just go deal with it. The AI is counter-sieging and not engaging. Mercantilism is right, but I'm going to need to remember to send my guy back to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Ooh, yet another cardinal is loyal to me. Look at that Curia control. Oh, it's gorgeous. All these creek. I love it. I love it. History, I just smack you in the face. Okay. So I just need to catch up in tech and then build a whole bunch of like 2 or 3 deckers and go ruin England. And I think we can call it an LP after that. After, of course, ruining Asia's day a little bit too. Because I am a good person. I say this as I slaughter natives, of course. Ooh, oh, okay, that's where I'm fighting. Yeah, I don't like having the battle pop-up come up, it's annoying. And I can see it over here just fine, so... Man, rebels, they have this Murphy's Law power where they only screw you over. Like, they only show up when you don't want them to show up. Okay. Seriously. Where is the vassal button? You are now my vassal. Congratulations on that. That's one way to expand, I guess. After westernizing, you just take vassals anyway because the other people westernize. And we'll just go ahead and start annexing Blackfoot. And I don't think it matters to improve relations with them any longer. My Diplo reputation is pretty good, so that'll go very quickly. And then maybe they can stop killing the revolutionary rebels. Get away from me! I don't want to fight you. Ooh, they're close to enforcing their demands. I wonder if they'll break me. And if they break me, it'll knock my stability back to 0. But even if they don't, stability's pretty cheap at 100 Republican tradition, so I'll just boost it right away. Okay, I have enough papal influence now that I can make a play at someone. And it looks like Austria is a little low on the investment here, so we'll just cause them a little grief. Absolutely. Yeah, this is really the only time where Catholicism is a serious candidate for being among the best religions, but oh, come on, man. If you're gonna jackvol me, do it with reactionaries. Or revolutionaries, not reactionaries. Okay, get rid of the Aztec nationalists, get rid of these Aztec nationalists, and then... I have a feeling like there was more somewhere. Where are the really bad ones? Oh, Iroquois, of course. So... Why? What? How are they so far along on the siege progress already? Okay, we have done it. We are a noble republic now. But we can switch that. We don't have to stay in a noble republic. We could be an admin republic. I don't think the game lets you switch to a merchant republic. You can only start as one. I like merchant republics, but it just doesn't happen. And I think the rest of these require higher tax. So it's just a question whether I want to be noble or admin. I don't like heretic tolerance. I think that's actively bad. But I think I will keep the noble republic because that keeps the ability to do royal marriages and a little bit more diplomacy as a result. And apparently all these revolutionary rebels are now part of my army. So I just got a bunch of units without much rhyme or reason as to why that would be a good thing for me to have happen. They are ideological enemies. Oh no. And yeah, noble republics can still do royal marriages. Now on the flip side, your re-election cycle is later. What? Why am I still getting this? How do I end this event? Oh my gosh. And it puts me at some terrible amounts. I was sure that it would give me 100 Republican tradition, or I would have boosted my stab right before they flipped me. It's kind of pissant stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. I could just invest money on manufactories and improve my income further. Seems like fun. Yay! Okay, and at this point, I think we can go rebel hunting again. Yeah, that hurts. That I actually do not have high Republican tradition from the start. That event is really nasty with the -6 stab. Not as nasty as Peasants' Wars, but still pretty nasty. Still plenty unnecessary. And of course Austria is going to not take the bidding war lightly. I would expect no less. Okay. No, I should probably replace my merchant. Well, where do I have trade power? Because I was collecting in St. Lawrence. Oh, baby. No, we need to collect in St. Lawrence for sure. And am I otherwise collecting? Let me see. Collecting from trade in Chesapeake Bay. That's very dated. I shouldn't be doing that anymore. And I apparently am pushing all the stuff to Chesapeake Bay. Do I have any significant trade presence anywhere else? I actually have a ton there. Not a lot of trade value in that node, granted. Oh. Do I have any power in here? This would be where I'd want to throw some trade fleet power. Because I could stick it to Europe if I could get enough power here. Because yeah, look, they're all steering to Europe, and there's a lot of money there. Whereas, I could steer into my home node. The only thing is, actually their trade power isn't that great. And I should have Florida, yeah, which is in the Caribbean node. So I can build a bunch of ships and cause problems here. So the only question is, am I near a break point for ships? Specifically, bark, caravel, early frigates. It would be 2 more tech levels. You know what? I think it's worth my while just to build the ships now. We will put a merchant that is currently collecting in Chesapeake Bay in the Caribbean, and he will be transferring trade power. Yeah, because you automatically collect in your capital, and the bonus is pretty small. You really don't want to do that unless you don't have anywhere else to collect or steer. So, now we build ships, and we will be building a few ships. Yeah, you guys are the trade power. Alright, 1, 2... Oh, once again, I can just look at the bottom there. I don't want to build too many, because I do want a bunch of heavies. Although I perhaps could use the extra force limit from Naval ideas for that once I get to that point. For the time being, we're just going to drop forces in Asia and fight a land war in Asia, because that's a good idea. It is in this game, man. There's no downside to that in this game. Oh, that shakes out to 40 pretty nicely. This will piss off a good portion of Europe, but watch me not care. It's funny, like in games like this, I hate Europe and hate playing in Europe because they're too strong. But when I'm playing like Genghis Khan 2, which is another Let's Play I did, I actually like playing in Europe because they're the underpowered people. The Mongols are too strong. So I wind up playing out of Europe instead all the time. I guess I'm just a contrarian or something, I don't know. It's no fun to use the super OP crap all the time, maybe once in a while. In a nice easy stomp game, but... oh well. We got that university going. Ooh, these are building up pretty quickly. Oh, so gorgeous. So many boats just out of nothing. Spending money to make more money. I wish if you already had naval units selected that it prioritized other naval units selected with shift click. User interface stuff is always good. Alright, did I miss anyone? You, it seems. So many ships. Well, let's see what kind of oomph this puts. This will nowhere near take away all their value. Oh, I missed one. Oh, really? Lame. Alright, so... I can afford to stick an Admiral on this, I think. Enough. Yeah, because I'm a Curia controller, and I will be for a while still. Oh my gosh! No! What? I'm glad I looked. You gotta be kidding me. I guess from all the revolutionary rebels, when they switched to my side, I got all their generals. Get out of here! Oh no! Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I lost so many military points just now. I think that's fine, though. Yeah, okay. Because I have a war college, too. So... let's take a look at the Caribbean. Already steering some significant amount of value up here, but... not as significant as it's about to be. We're about to make a real jerk of ourselves. Oh, well. Yeah. That'll get us a little extra in trade. That's not going to be popular. The only reason I'm not making gobs of money is I've gone too over my colonist limit. Oh, Europe can suck one. This hurts so much that I just pulled like 2/3 of the value. Oh, they're steering somewhere other than the Caribbean because I'm wielding so much power in the Caribbean. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't really need to steer in Panama. Although I have a little bit of power in Panama. I could collect in Panama. Spain wields the most power. Yeah, you get half power when you collect. Oh, yeah, they're going to start embargoing me and stuff, but whatever. That's good. I substantially improved my income, so it's always a good day. Do that. Man, all these are big guns. I mean, I could slide in front of France, but I feel like my influence would be limited after doing so. Man, why does it want me to... I could drop Defender of the Faith now. I don't think it's necessary, though. Oh, and of course... Well, I'm going to make my ruler a general so that I get rid of him. Apparently I have generals all over the place for the moment. That's pretty crazy. Oh, and I should probably, like, get positive stability. I still don't know if that event is ongoing. I guess. What? It's so lame. Well, we'll just take a theologian. I don't remember what's actually the best out of this. Line or Caroline? I think line infantry are a little better because of their fire. I would need to check though. Gallop cavalry. And what about cannons? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not giving any filthy colonial nations a military access. Get out of here. Get. And it's time to start bidding on our second cardinal, because we can muscle out France now. Relentless drill. All right, looking good. So when can I annex you? No, not for 6 more years. Should be almost done with Blackfoot. Yep. And then you are still New World, but have reformed, so we'll probably pick them up eventually too. Ooh, merchantmen. Yeah, I'm just gonna raise taxes. Lots of taxes. Because honestly, most of my wars now... Oh, I should probably, like, actually go kill stuff. Make this video a little more interesting. But most of my wars these days, they're just going to be stomping, using my naval power. Okay, so there's no route that goes from Asia to North America. Oh, there is one. Oh, I did... No. Oh, but it's only in, it's not in Malacca, it's in the Philippines. Still, it wouldn't hurt to have a presence in the Philippines and push trade back east. Unfortunately, only Australia flows into Philippines, and it's a pure source node, so that's no good. But, yeah, Malacca is one of the more important nodes in the game. And just because there's so much value, and you can push value from China into Malacca. You can send several of these. You can send all this into Malacca, and then head into Zanzibar, where it's really strong. And yeah, no one, everyone's just forwarding and Cape. Ivory Coast is a really big node in this game too. And then of course you have everything in Europe, which is kind of complicated, but you can see the relative value of things going on here. But I don't really have much influence in Europe, and people hate this node, man. Western Europe trade node, but look at that. France is stealing all kinds of trade value and throwing that in the Bordeaux. At least I'm assuming that's who. Yeah, France is literally the only person steering it there, but look at that trade power they are pushing. So they are stealing a lot of the colonial income from what Europe has invested. And then I'm sniping quite a bit of it myself. Yeah, there's nothing going in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is all just getting sucked up here. And I don't think anyone else is collecting, so I'm getting most of this. Oh no, though it is leaving. It's just not going north. It's going to Europe. Portugal and cannot. Really? My capital is in Chesapeake Bay, right? Yeah. How are they, and did they just auto-forwarding, and because these guys are steering, their power gets sent too? I guess that's it. Shoot. Okay, so what I'm doing here is probably a little inefficient. But let's have a look at what I'm making in trade right now, 44. So what if I split and put some in Chesapeake Bay? Let's see what happens. Once they actually go up and work on Chesapeake Bay. Yeah, okay, so that's significantly better. And yeah, I figured I would be getting into a bidding war with France. Yeah, because you want a stranglehold in power, but it's not like you can get 100%, so you do have to be careful how you distribute your fleet. But I'm too lazy to like 100% optimize it, so we're not going to do that. Alright, back to 0 stability. I'm obviously not going to re-elect this guy, who's old and not particularly good statistically anyway. Well, he wouldn't be a bad to re-elect, necessarily, if he were like 30, though. Looking at his stats. The ruler I put in power next will be weaker. Oh, that's right. I was planning out a person to attack. Japan is not Western. Therefore, Japan could be owned. Although they are presently fighting against Manchu. I would have to watch out for their fleet, though, unless Spain wanted to let me in, but that's not going to happen. Could jump Korea. I could just attack Ming. Ming is terrible in this game. It's so easy to beat them. I say that, but it would be hard to full carpet them with like 20 units. Is there any like Western nation over here that's kind of crummy? Looks like they failed in their Westernization attempts. Baluchistan is a vassal of the Timurids, which would make that more challenging. Tibet's being full carpeted. Oh, Patani is Western. This removes my overseas expansion on them. What I might be able to do, though, yeah, I can probably get military access and use it to attack Akka. No, they are a protectorate of Portugal, and they are a protectorate of Spain. Oh man, the protectorate spam. No wonder there's so much status quo here. It's interesting. Akazar. So I guess I'll just go target Patani. Now, do you need a loan, perhaps? Okay, this is something I don't understand. And this is a long-standing bug. The Patani has too many loans thing is fine, but hostile attitude towards Patani. I could rival their rival such that we both have positive relations, and it still will not work because I think it's checking if I as an AI would have a hostile attitude towards them. So fix your game paradox. There's really not a lot to take out in Asia now. Korea and Shan. Do I have coring range on this stuff? You know what? I probably do. Ooh, they went, there's some Catholic provinces. Alright, so we'll just try to do a sneak landing here. Do you need a loan, by the way? Oh, well, let's get a proper CB. Preferably not by giving them that much money, but we'll give them like 327. Okay, on August 8th. They better pay us back or they will rue the day they double-crossed us. Darn straight. And Blackfoot completely converted its provinces for me. It's nice of them. Oh, well, I could probably, like, assign one of my generals to the military forces that'll actually be fighting. That's something of a concept, perhaps. Teleporting general! It's much faster than I could ship forces there. Alright, Austria. I see how it is, but we cannot have it this way. Inca! Inca has cardinals that are legitimately contending. And yeah, we have some colonial nation squabbles here. Probably Castile will win. Just on the strength of their colonial nation. Britain was really a loser in this colonial war, mostly because they attacked me multiple times and got pretty much nothing for doing so, and lost any serious hope of being a contender in North America. Alright, we've successfully colonized that. Gotta love the Iberians in that region. That is a common complaint on the forum. Why is it 703 days? I have a core province here. And if nothing else, it should just calculate off the west coast. That's really stupid. Like, they keep claiming that they fixed that, and then they don't. And colonial range remains a big issue in this game, because it calculates it off of stupid crap. Like, there's no reason it should take longer to send the colonists now than it did initially, and it's taking over 100 days longer. On a more advanced, oh, come on. On a more advanced colony that has a core near it. Neither of those being true. Yes, they have accepted annexation. Save the Creek people and salt. Rival threat is Russia. Should rely more on trade income. Would Russia even consider it? Well... they have too many great power allies. However, I can bring down the borders thing. Unless, of course, they rival me, then I'm going to have to cancel this mission. I hate this mission, to be honest. But I'm going to do it anyway. Go all in on that. So we get a few more troops, absolutely. Line infantry, apparently. Not that I really care. Yeah, Great Britain's just getting its stuff sniped. Ah, yes. We've gained cancelled loan on Japan. They will rue the day they double-crossed us. Oh, God. And then after getting it, it occurred to me that these mercenaries are not viable. They are old. Wow, the rebels gave me a lot. What? I'm westernized. Don't give me this crap. Actually, American westernized infantry isn't that bad, so we'll throw some on there. It's one of the problems with relying on mercenaries. Creek, 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 creek. Do I get more? Give me more mercs. Because American Westernized Infantry does have like 30-some pips, so you could do worse. It's literally stronger than anything Asia ever gets. Somewhat oddly, because it is an inferior tech group. But, oh, whatever. I'll buy some cavalry. No, I don't need that third one. Austria's trying to outbid me. Big surprise there. Alright, we will make Japan rue the day they double-crossed us. Oh, maybe I do need one more dude. Here. Alright, we've whipped up a force that we can use to declare upon Japan. Ah, history. We ruined thee. Alright, come on. Sail down. I want to declare and land before I get blown up by their fleets. Man, what is the delay? I guess these are not the friendliest of waters in the world, although you could do worse. You can be sailing south of Cape Horn, certainly. This might go terribly if their fleet is nearby. I would not be amused. Oh, I have overseas expansion that I can use on them anyway, so I gave them a loan pointlessly. Of course. Oh, get off of me. Uh-oh. They're not engaging? Although, I think I have to ship these guys home. I can't do like an assault and occupy type deal. I might actually lose that fleet because it took so long and I got into a fight. But we'll master Japan all the same, perhaps. Now, let's go looking for their army. Their fleet will be a challenge. Because it'll prevent me from crossing straits. Although if they have absolutely nothing, then... Well, I guess a fight against Russia will do that. That does tend to leave you with absolutely nothing. So yeah, let's just start carpeting them, I guess. Although before I truly commit to this, let's check the ledger, just to be sure that Japan is not going to surprise me. Oh no, they have forces. I just don't know where they are. It's alright. We are more advanced. We can take them. Well, that much is true. I definitely have more advanced troops. This is not going to be the most challenging war we've ever seen. Oh my gosh. The Royal Navy is just a little bit obnoxious. That's why we're taking diplomatic ideas next. Alright. What, I can't leave behind enough to siege? Oh, I can. Alright, it would help to have, like, siege properly, but it's expensive to buy with just mercenaries, which is most of my invasion force here. So, how much until I can buy another tech? Ooh, that neighbor bonus is getting smaller. What is England's tech right now? It's taking a bit to scroll. 25. See, I'm only 2 techs behind. Of course, they have quality ideas and offensive ideas, so my actual ability to win in direct combat against Europeans is still a bit gimpy. Not gonna lie. Cardinal is no longer loyal. Enough with the disloyalty. Yeah, at this point I don't think I'll have much trouble holding on to papal control, though. Oop! They are converging! Which means I'd better as well. Okay, so we'll do it like this, that this guy is my... Oh. We might have a tactical blunder on our hands. Charge! We can take him. Yeah, it's, man, I'm getting really unlucky with the events. Normally the Republic events are not this obnoxious. Alright, I'm going to slow this down just a smidge so that they don't get away too easily. Now what'll be really annoying is if they straight trap me from following them and stack wiping them, because it's going to take a while to siege to pan out. Yeah, they're gonna cause problems with the Straits, no doubt. Interesting, they were able to move right through their own peasants. I could support rebels so that I don't have to fight the peasants, but I don't think it's significant enough to worry about it right now, so I'm not going to do that. I just want to get rid of all that. Now this is wildly historic. And that's just the way I like it. So I cannot get a royal marriage with Russia. But if I can reduce the distance between my borders, that probably could do so. Nope. We're catching you. Oh no. Oh they docked their fleet. Why did they dock their fleet? Oh no. And of course, they're going to run all the way back there again. And I'm just gonna... Oh, I completed a siege. Alright, let's continue. I did lose a few troops earlier because of them stack wiping me before I could react. That was not well played on my part. Although I'm sure if the computer could think it would have thought it was great. Finally. Okay. Time to go a little crazy with the sieging. We want to carpet them a bit now. Because that was pretty much their forces. They don't have anything else of meaning. Now I can sink their fleet. And it's actually not that hard to do now. Because they are letting me cross the straits too much. So what happens is that you can sink their fleet by carpeting out all of their coastal holdings such that they have no naval supply limit. The computer will just delete all of its ships, or maybe they sink automatically. I don't know how that works. But either way, you can destroy them very easily without too much trouble. When I got luck of the Irish, that's how I sunk the Royal Navy. I pre-landed all my forces into Scotland and then just waited until I completely carpeted out the English, and then their navy sunk, And follow-up attacks, they had no navy. Not that I really dealt with navy much there, because I had my forces in the area already. Yeah, I'm just going to use hunting these guys to hunt out the smaller Japanese units, smaller forces, and otherwise keep sieging them. Ooh, Great Britain has a claim on me. Yeah, Japan's they're recruiting more troops. Not messing around, so we're going to have to stop them. Oh, they are fast. No, I caught him there. Oh, look. If it isn't the fickle France wanting to ally me again. Man, they just keep with their reinforcements here. It's alright though, we'll make progress. Japan's not going to be able to do anything. Ooh, I got my cardinal. Probably just replacing one of mine, yeah. It's alright. I can't keep up with them for 3 cardinals at once, but 2 will hold Milicuria in perpetuity most likely at this point, so it's fine. June 9th, June 23rd, June 22nd, gotcha. And they're going to try to counter-siege me, I'll just kill their army. Alright. Yeah, that gets old, but I don't play in Europe a lot, so I don't have to worry about it as often as others. But I really don't like the Curia mechanic. It's too tedious. Because yeah, any one time I go in there, it only takes like a second or 2, but it's probably like a half hour if you're really factoring across a game. Because sometimes, especially early on, you actually have to plan a little bit with it. It's not like you can just twitch react. Oh, are they going to straight trap me? Is that how it is? Oh, no way. These are in different sea regions, right? Oh, but they have forces in each. No, that's Korea. Yep, 700 days. Oh, that's fort level 3. Yeah, why can't I cross that? Well, now I obviously cannot. Out of here, Japanese peasants. Ah, finally, we get to see a Republican election. And this guy's 54, so re-electing is awful. Now, technologically, where am I most deficient? Where do I need help the most? We are going to pick a diplomat candidate, because I intend to take naval ideas, and I care about that more at this point. So we pick diplomat. And how old is he? He's 42. Re-electing him would probably be a little bit dicey as a result of him being so old, but I'll just have to do what I can in that regard. Can't believe the computer straight trapped me. It happens. And if you're going to roll with no navy against a nation that relies extensively on their navy, it's to be expected. Do I have the money? Yeah. We'll just compensate the other areas like this. It's alright. Yay! Finally getting good events off of religious ideas. Usually religious ideas plus Republican re-election spam is really good. Especially with merchant Republican religious ideas. It's just so good. Ah, I can take a military idea. And a naval. Still at full naval bonus. Yeah, I know. I might have made one of those mistakes that I've seen Majin always enjoy so much with the taking of a military tech or idea in the middle of a war. It's not always ideal. Yeah, I guess that's a straight trap that from either province. That's crazy. It's alright, we got enough on the mainland still. This might not be the speediest process in the world, but we will get them all the same. Or I could just build some ships and come here and sink them, but you know, only if necessary will we resort to that. Although, you know what, I think it might be a little bit necessary. I don't need that many. Let's see here. I don't see any heavies. They have some galleys, oddly. I guess some of that area counts as inland sea. It's a bit surprising. But yeah, sure. We'll throw some galleons. We don't need that many. It'll take a while, but so will the sieging. I don't remember what's the best. We'll just go with Latin hussars. Okay. Back to Japan. I'm hunting the little counter siege stacks. Because if I can break this, I can just cross the straits. Or like break there and cross. It's not that big a deal. I could just protect her at them. They can westernize though, so I don't really want to do that. But I could protect her at them, it's true. Alright, what do I have left in this? Oh, that's Fort 3? Oh, it's Kyoto. Okay, well. I'll just have to deal with it. Oh no, don't go there. I can't follow you there. No, why? Why do you hate me so? Stop. I thought they reduced the mean time to happen on this crap. It's usually not a problem. Also, get off my province. How long until the ships are back? Where'd I win? Oh, okay, good. Keep progressing. Let's see what kind of deals I can get. Can make them a protectorate. Oh! You know what? Uesigi. I can get a 3-province vassal here. Who else? Yeah, Shimazu has, oh my gosh, Shimazu is a lot that I could rip out. Shimazu must have been pretty big. In fact, I'll take one of Shimazu and Usegi, and I think that'll be good enough. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to be doing some returning of cores in the near future here. I really want to sink the Japanese fleet too, though, so that I can maneuver a little bit more readily. Because this is turning into a bit of a annoyance war, because I can't cross the straits. It's usually something the human uses against the AI, me included. I'm not used to running offensives against somebody who has straits when I do not have straits. Oh, we took another province. Nice and easy. Are these ships ready yet? No, they are not. Of course they are not. Yeah, and they would just go for the counter siege. That's alright, I'll just finish the siege and then come snipe them from that. And then it's really just a question of clearing these straits right here and sieging out the last two provinces after that. Pretty workable. Not slowing me down too much, just a little. Just a little bit of annoyance. Ooh, they're docked. You're kidding me. They're letting me cross. What? Why would you do that? I'm going to have heavies for naught at this rate. That's crazy. Japan did not fight their war very well. Just a casual observation, perhaps. Okay, so we have our ships now. Let's just stack them up here. Cogs out of the way. Yeah, we got this. Because you actually can dock in occupied provinces. So, ooh, good. Not as good. Just give me my cardinal, please. It's my cardinal. No one else can have it. Man, that pathing looks odd. Maybe I could have sent more troops to expedite this, perhaps, as the game's almost over. But the whole Westernization debacle slowed me down so much that it doesn't really matter a whole lot. And that was just painful no matter how you look at it. Ooh, I won the siege. Yeah, they docked their ships. Don't know why. But I will take it. Alright, select army. Select. Leave one behind and take the rest somewhere to siege. Like Karima. Sure. So yeah, I'm not going to need my heavies. Like, by the time like they could have been of use to me, the AI decided to just throw. So we're going to show off the other method of sinking a fleet, I guess, which is just full occupying every province so that they have nowhere to dock. Is that fort level 2? Yeah, we got everything sieged. Alright, full conquest of Japan with a loss of 2 regiments. It's just a matter of time now. And I think I'll take at least this province. Yeah, it's Uesegi's. Or no, Shimazu's. Shimazu is the big guy. I want to take some Shimazu provinces and put my forces there. That way when I release them I have easy access to Japan. Stop it, Spain. Yeah, they have their 50 ships just docked. I chained 10 heavies for nothing. Although it shouldn't have been for nothing. If the AI was like even a little bit competent, it would have either tried to straight trap me or protect its forces on the islands where I would not have been able to pursue. Not to mention I never should have landed at all. Commonwealth invested 31 in a cardinal and got it. That's a facepalm. Meanwhile, I've been investing in this guy against Castile for 10 years. The Curia is pretty random. Even if you play it well, it's random. Maybe it's less influenced by pure randomness. Yeah, look at that. Ships are starting to disappear. And now they are forced out. I think that's just the AI deleting them. I could be mistaken. And thus ends the AI's navy completely. I think it should probably try and hang on to it until it cannot dock it at all. Whatever, I'll let them have improved opinion of me, that's fine. I will let them like me. Down to 4 ships. They had 50 ships and now they have 4 ships. If you need to get rid of the Royal Navy as Ireland, that's the way to do it. No more ships. If I had military access from Spain, they would have had to straight block me, or it would be the same thing as the Scotland. But England can't straight block you in Scotland, because it's not as straight. I mean, unless you land in a Scottish island and just stand there while they block you, but if you attack them on the mainland, they can't do anything. They can counter-siege you, that's pretty annoying. But then they get, that doesn't work out too well for them, normally. Oh, just... You know what, I don't really need that. They deleted their navy already. So we're going to get some aggressive expansion. And I definitely want some of this goodness. Let's see here. Japan, Manchu, Segi. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat the aggressive expansion. Attack with it. I mean, what are they gonna do? Declare on me? LOL. Okay, so I don't know that they have anyone else that's in. Yeah, well, there's Usegi there as well. Man, they must have. Oh, it must have been them that unified Japan or something, perhaps. That or Japan annexed them last, because they have cores like everywhere. My gosh. Okay. I will probably regret this, as there's going to be like 2.7 million coalitions on me in like a second here, but that's alright. The struggles of this game have made it more interesting, in my opinion. I'm going to hang on to this just in case I am mistaken about being able to release Iwaseki. Definitely want the stability, as we are a republic, and... Ooh, a little bit of money. Alright, so that puts us at 176% overextension, which gives you really bad events. Oh, but they're going to be a protectorate if I create them. Well, I didn't think that one through. Ooh, but could I get underneath 100%? That's interesting, actually. Because I could just take a stab hit on them later. I don't think it would be a good idea to try and core all this. I cannot core any of this. Well, we'll just make it a protectorate then. That's fine too. Yay, protectorates. It's not even in coring range for me. Okay. So now do I have any overextension? No, we got it. And that's a decent amount of trade power for me. Let's see how I'm doing in the Nippon node. Probably after a rollover. Because I should have something. Ryukyu exists? Yeah, screw you, Korea. What? Where's my trade power? I'm supposed to get half of the trade power of my protectorates. Well, I'll look into that in between videos anyway. This one's gone on for a bit, so I will see you next time, viewers. The Me and Team, signing off.